Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm going to talk about a project that, a class actually, that my colleague and I taught together. So since 2021, the School of Public Health has been involved in a community engaged teaching initiative. As part of this initiative, there were multiple projects. But the idea of the entire initiative is really to align what we teach in the classroom with what our community partners need. Thanks to a grant from the John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation, we were able to secure the resources that really allowed us to do that. One example of this is a course that Dr. Jenny Hebert-Byrne, who is here as well, and I co-taught on program evaluation. So rather than a traditional approach to community engaged teaching by bringing organizational partners into the classroom to provide 1 or 2 lectures or asking a small group of students to meet once or twice with a community organization and maybe provide them with a data report of some sort, we partnered with a single organization, which was Lawrence Hall, over the course of the entire academic semester. And together with the staff from Lawrence Hall, we co-created a program evaluation plan for a program at Lawrence Hall that had never been evaluated before. The program staff, as part of this program from Lawrence Hall, participated in our class, essentially joined our class as co-students and co-learners. We provided compensation to the organization for the time that the staff spent in our classroom. We identified places in our syllabus where their expertise was more critical than ours, and both as co-evaluators and as co-instructors. And we provided full access to the class, including net IDs for program staff that allowed them to access our Blackboard, all of our course materials, and full access to our library services. As a result of this, we had 5 members of that program team come to our class almost weekly and participate. And they produced together, we all produced a stack of deliverables for the organization. So we really cannot adequately summarize all of the learning that took place during this semester in a few seconds. But the major takeaways were that the synergy that developed from co-learning impacted our community partners and our students. Our students really learned the importance of flexibility when doing real-world public health work. And more than once, our course had to really pivot because either something that we learned really meant that we needed to go in a new direction, or something that we tried didn't work. And finally, I just want to say having the additional resources was really critical. And while the Lawrence Hall staff admitted that the amount we were able to compensate them was not quite adequate for the time that they took with us, without it, it would have been a non-starter. So I just want to leave with the idea that finding ways to leverage existing resources is really necessary if we want to sustain this type of community engaged learning.